What's going on, guys? So I'm out here at the 2025 Hershey RV show, and we're going to take a look at this really cool Clipper travel trailer. This thing is absolutely awesome for what it is and what it's designed to do, and it's going to be something that I think a lot of people could probably afford as well. What I like what they've done here is the fact that they've combined this really cool kind of inside-outside area while still giving you functional inside amenities that oftentimes you lose when you go to something like this. So let's take a closer look at this thing and see what it's all about. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so I can't give you the gross vehicle weight rating on it because it is to be determined. Total length is 16 feet 11 inches, and this is the 12,000 ROK. So this thing is really cool. It's made by Coachmen. Again, this is their Clipper series. Typically, this is what you would see as a Clipper, but what they're doing here is pretty dang awesome, and let me show you why. So first of all, they've given it a really cool kind of aggressive stance. I do think they kind of missed an opportunity to put torsion on here just to kind of step it up a little bit and make people feel as if they're getting a better suspension when indeed they would be getting a better suspension system. They have a quick connect LP right there, so you can hook up like your barbecue pit or something outside and cook. But let's jump straight to what really makes this thing stand out, and that is this rear kitchen. Check this out. This is a full-fledged rear kitchen. You have an outside sink, you have cabinets up top. Really, the only thing it's missing, which would probably be a good spot right here, would be a couple drawers, because I love drawers, because that's ultimately what makes a kitchen to me. You have a really nice microwave right here, and this is not a convection microwave. I kind of thought it would be, but it's not. And this is kind of the perfect size for a small little outside kitchen like this. Nice thermofoil countertop here, even though I'm not a big fan of thermofoil. You have your griddle, which slides underneath your compact 12-volt Ever-Chill refrigerator. But this is just a great micro setup. And you have this great awning above it that covers you, which is 1.5 inches thick. So that's a huge baggage door they've put over there. 30 amp connection. Over here you have your water heater. You have a hot and cold water shower sprayer outside. You have all your connections right here for sewer and your low point drain. You have a wall mount air conditioning unit. So that's gonna be cool once we get inside here to see that. Plus you also have the on-the-go ladder system. All right, let's go and step inside and see what this thing's all about. Well, there's not a heck of a lot to it. It's very, very small overall. So this is kind of cool. It's a very low ceiling though. So if you're over, let's just say about 5'5", 5'6", it's going to be a little hard to stand up completely. But if you're using this simply as like an escape from the weather for the night, if you're staying out on the beach, you have nice large windows, a few of them. You have this little bench area right here with some storage underneath. That's actually a pretty small window. It would have been cool to have a big window like this on that side as well. And then you can lift this up, and it actually gives you additional storage underneath here also. You also have access to your fuse and breakers over there. And then you have more storage under here as well. But yeah, this is a really, really nice setup overall. Over here you have more storage. It's going to be your furnace. You have your wall mount air conditioning or window mount air conditioning system that they've put in the wall. Little access here so you can get to your power cord. You have power over here as well, plus your thermostat. Up top, you have your skylight / vent. Over here, you have even more storage, and you actually have a bathroom in here. So if we move that off to the side, you have a small bathroom. So that is really cool. This gives you the functionality of essentially having a really good space for almost everything you need. The only thing that you're missing from inside, I think, is a shower. And what would have been interesting is if they made this into like a wet bath or even a pop-up style shower to where you put a curtain around it. And I mean, I would have sacrificed some of the storage if perhaps they turned it into a seat right here, put the toilet in front, and made this some type of a wet bath. That's my opinion though. But what do you think? Overall, it's a pretty dang cool setup. It's super tiny, it's compact, it's going to give you a lot of what you're looking for. I think this actually turns into a bed because I can see legs kind of extending off of the bottom here. Oh, that's cool. And that lays down like that. Oh, wow. So you can actually sleep a few more people than I thought in here originally. But this is cool. You got a bathroom, you have a little curtain that covers up, you have a bunk over here, You have a queen size bed over here, lots of storage. There's a good amount of storage here. You got more storage up there. I guess you could call that a micro bunk if somebody wants to dare do that. You got a great kitchen in the very back of this unit, and it really is going to combine a lot of flexibility that people are looking for when they're looking for a really small kind of off-grid trailer that gives you a lot of potential without a lot of the glitz and glam that people don't want in their trailers these days. But let me know what you think. From the outside, this thing looks absolutely awesome. I mean, you got to admit, that is a very, very cool looking trailer. Let's see what it looks like with the door closed too. But yeah, that is a super cool looking little compact trailer. And I think a lot of people would really, really like to have something like this. Then when you look up front here, you got your A-frame section with your 20-pound propane can. You got your spare tire. That's actually a pretty convenient spot for it. Then you have your battery holder right there, manual tongue jack. You could easily upgrade that to something a little nicer. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Drop a comment below. Anyways, guys, I sure hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again real soon.